Right. That's, yes, be quick. Yes, yes.
Chad, please be at the door. I'm not opening the door for you. If Chad.
Right. Let's start. So I asked you the question, how many from GP did we do last time? Open your notebook. How many from GP did we do last time? Well, we did how many? You sure we did that many from GP?
9. Yes.
From GP?
Yes.
GP, that's AP.
Yes.
That's AP you're looking at.
GP.
No, I know.
GP.
I didn't consider
GP.
it. I know.
GP, please.
How many from GP did we do?
GP.
How many?
Page 40.
Yeah, how many did we do?
9. 9 examples, one from each class.
No, not
No,
GP,
that's
that's
AP.
AP.
GP.
Okay, I'm done talking to you. How many do we think we did from GP? Huh? We did 3. Thank you. Okay, so we'll pick it up from number 4 then on the geometric lesson.
Excuse me, sir, what page are you on?
The geometric progression. Come on, hurry up. Okay, geometric progression. So we're picking it up from number 4. Come on. Hey, now, this is your last chance. You get yourself together or you're not in this class. So open your notebook, open the blank page, open GP. I must have said GP 100 times now. And we're going to look at question 4. Yes, thank you.
Austin's taking it for you.
Yeah, I know that. I figured that out, yes. So I'm looking at from number 4. Okay. Last week, for the new people here, I have 1, 2, 3 new faces from last week, okay? So what we were doing was practicing more AP, and we got to start on GP. And we're going to continue looking at more GP examples. So we're looking at from number 4 then. You have your book? Yeah?
No, sorry, Aziz will be coming. He went to the Egyptian embassy.
Who will?
Aziz.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you for telling me. What page is GP on there? 40, okay. Have you got your workbook? Your book? Page 40. Okay, you got your book?
Sorry,
Ah.
first I can't get.
Okay. Well, you can write it down. Okay, so the question was, the 5th term is minus 16, and the 6th term is minus 32. Yeah. And we're looking to find A and or. Yeah? Now, let's look at this guy first, U6. So using the formula, that's A or what power?
N-1.
Yeah, so what would that be here?
N-1.
Yeah, so what number would that be here?
N.
So,
5.
thank you. Equals minus 32. Now we look at this one. This is the 5th term. Yes? So what would be the formula here? It would be A or what power for the 5th term? 4. And that should equal minus 16. Can you see that? Actually, I need to know people's names. because I'm going to start picking on people now. Right. Who the heck have I got here? Who the heck have I got here? Your name?
Harris.
Say again?
Harris.
Harris.
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah, well, if his name is Harrison and I call him Harris, that's okay. Just like my name is Stephen, so if you call me Steve, that's okay. Right? Yeah, but you can't. Alright. Next. Name? Vicky. Or Vic for short. Right, next. Abdullah. And then I've got Dunmore. Where are you? I forget. There, Dunmore. Dunmore. Fakhra. Chad. Nusi. And I forgot your name. Jafet. I knew it was some J sound, but I couldn't quite remember exactly what. Right. Let's see. Okay. Anybody have any ideas on what I could? Yeah.
Can I go and just get my bag?
Oh, you left it somewhere?
No, because I was out.
Grand. Okay. Try to leave the door open so you can. Yeah. Right. Does anybody know what to do next here? What's next? If I'm trying to solve this.
You make it like 7.
Let Jafet go first and then we'll see, because you gave me the last answer, Chad. Jafet, do you know what to do next?
Yeah, you eliminate elimination method.
Yeah, how? What do I do?
You take away the A.
No takeaway, no. Well, how would you? Yeah, but how? By doing what? Let's see. Chad, what were you going to say?
You do an elimination method.
Yeah, but that's what Javet's saying. But I want to know, what do you do? How do you eliminate? Vicky?
I think you cancel out AR, then leave the
Yeah, but how? How?
I think you just draw a line across them.
No. Lucy, did you say something? You're getting close now. It's not multiply though. You're close.
Wait, sorry, can I try one more time?
Let's try someone else, and if no one else, we can come back to you. Any ideas over here? No? No? No, not this. Chad?
Sorry, like you join.
No, just use a word. There's a word.
Sorry, I don't know how to describe it.
You do know this word. You learn it in elementary school. You divide. So what you do is you take these two. No, you didn't. I was looking for something to say. But there's many ways to eliminate. You can plus, minus, multiply, divide.
Crossing is division.
But you don't think No, not here. Don't use the word cross for division, because cross can mean multiply here. So you need to use plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay, cross can mean multiply. So I divide. So that's A or 5 over A or 4 equals minus 32 over minus 16. Now, Jafet, what happens on the left? You can tell me.
The E cancel.
The A's cancel, good. And what happens to the R's?
You cancel just one R left.
Correct, just one R left. Yeah. And then here this is 2. Yeah, okay. Now we'll do another example and then I'll start asking people what to do. So can I scroll down? Scroll down. Okay. The third term is 8 and the 8th term is 256. Right. Abdallah, any ideas on what to do first?
I'm sorry, that former example you gave us,
Yeah.
can you please give me time to write it down? Just a few minutes.
Well, why weren't you writing it down when I was writing it down?
I was trying to capture the process that you used.
Chad, I'll give you 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. Let me quickly take the picture so that.
But this will be on YouTube after the class.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
you can get it on YouTube later. You're
Oh.
subscribed to my channel.
Okay. So what's the name of your channel?
I'll write the link here.
Before I come here, I see you YouTube.
You have my channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Grindsie. Okie dokie. We'll continue with this one. Right. Who was I picking on? I was picking on Abdallah. Abdallah, isn't it? Yeah. Abdallah, what should I do first here? It's like my last example. What should we do first? Any ideas? No, that's okay. That's okay. Dunmore? Step one?
Try to find AR still.
Yeah, so what should I write down next?
It's AR.
Yeah?
It's AR3.
Nearly, but not quite. Vicky, do you know what it should be? A or what power? 2. Yeah?
Why?
Why?
I'm getting confused.
Dunmore. Look, the formula for it is A or n minus 1. Yeah. Okay. Vicky, what's this one?
Power 7.
Power 7. Yeah? 256. Yes. Okay. Harrison, what should I do next?
I think IR power 2 over the AR power 7.
Yeah, now that's okay, but I think I'll write it the other way. So I have the bigger number on the top. So-
6.
Yeah, it's easier, yeah. What would that equal? Harrison, what would that equal? Oh, I mean the numbers. 2
256
over 8. What's that? 128, 64, 32, is it? 32?
Yeah.
Now, Jafet. No, I've already picked on you actually. Nusi, what do I do next here? No. Which is it now? What power's on the R? 5. Yeah? Do I have an A or not? No.
Sorry.
No A's. Because they cancel.
Oh, yes.
Yeah? A or 5 equals 32. Okay. Right. Chad, any ideas on what the next step would be?
I think you cancel that 5 didn't
Yeah,
you?
but how? How do you cancel the 5?
By square rooting it.
Not quite square rooting.
By 5 rooting it.
5 rooting it, yeah. Yeah, correct. 5 rooting it. So if you 5 root the 32, you get 2. Which part? We can do another example if you want. Yeah, well, suppose I had r squared equals 9. What's r? 3, because you in your head you did the square root of 9. And if I said r cubed is equal to 8, to get the r you do the cube root. So if I said r5 equals 32, then r is the 5th root of 32. You have 5th root on your calculator, I think, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can set any roots you want.
Yeah, there's a button that looks like this, isn't there?
Yes.
On the calculator. Yeah? You have a calculator, Vicky? Yeah. Okay. Can I scroll down? Yeah. You all, this is okay? You have this?
I did not understand the first step.
This step here, is it?
Yeah, how
Yeah.
we got to 8 and
Oh, that's given in the question. So, this, you see this information here? This is given. U3 is 8 and U8 is 256.
but it's negative here.
Is it?
Say
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm doing C, yeah. Okay, I want to go down to 5 now if I can. Can I scroll down? Yeah, 5. Okay. 5. Now, before I start 5, let's see. Don't say it, unless I say your name. Dunmore. Do you know the formula for SN? No, this, look up the formula for SN. Do you know it?
Is it A over?
That's for AP.
Oh,
No, let's go. Let's see. Vicky! Do you know the formula for SN? Do you know it? No looking. Do you remember it? Not sure? Yeah? Yeah? No, that's the other lesson. Jafet, do you know this formula?
1 minus r raised to power n over 1 minus r.
Yeah. Okay. Vicky, you saw this before? You saw this? Harrison, you see this before?
I forgot it.
You forgot it, okay, you should write it down, yeah. Now, my question is, what is S6? So you have 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus all the way up to 32. Okay. Nusi, what's A here? 1, good. No, he's not. He wishes he was, but he ain't. Right, Chad. What's OR?
Su.
Good. Okay. Now, Fafa, maybe you can just read out the formula, but sub it in the numbers.
1.
Oh, sorry. Before you go on, what's the N?
6.
6. Okay, go ahead.
A.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's 1.
Yeah.
1 minus 2.
Yeah.
6.
Power 6. Yeah.
6. Over 1 minus 2.
Okay, type this in. Give me the answer.
Me?
Well, everybody. Let's see. Was it like 31? Is it?
63.
Oh, 63. Sorry. Okay. You all wrote that down?
63.
Yes?
Oh. I made a mistake.
I'm sorry, is the answer not supposed to be minus 63?
No, did you type it in on the calculator? Do you have a calculator? Did you type this in on the calculator?
No, I used
Type it in on the calculator. Which do you think is more likely to give you the right answer? Your calculation in your head or the calculator? That's right. Okay. Do we need to do another one of this, or is it too straightforward? We can go on to the next one, yeah? Number 6. Because here we're just using the formula. Yes? So what lesson have you learned, Chad? What lesson have you just learned?
Sorry, I've not finished.
You're not finished typing in. Okay, well I'll tell you what lesson you're going to learn. Always use the calculator. Okay, good. Right, 6. I'll do 6b as an example. Okay, 6b. We have minus 3, 9, minus 27, dot, 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 dot. And I want to get Sn. Okay. Right. Harrison, what's the A?
Minus 3.
Minus 3. Good. Good. And Abdallah,
Yes.
what's the OR?
Minus 3.
Minus 3 as well. Okay. So the formula is the same as before. A 1 minus or n over 1 minus or. So here that would be minus 3, 1 minus minus 3 power n over 1 minus minus 3. Now you can clean this up a little bit, because what's 1 minus minus 3?
4.
4. So you can write this as minus 3/4 1 minus minus 3 power n. What's up? No, give me questions, no problem.
I don't understand
Which part?
because
What's 1 minus minus 3?
4.
4. So it's 3 over 4. You can write the 4 in the front here. You're allowed to move it along. You know, if you have something like 1 over AB, you know, that's the same as 1 over BA. It doesn't matter about the order. So if I want to put the 4 in the front, that's fine. You know what I mean? I can put the 4 over the 3 instead of over this. B times A over C is the same as B over C times A. I can move the C out to the front. That's fine to do. You don't have to. You can leave it over 4 if you prefer. Okay. Right. Number 7?
Is that the sum of the n times?
Yes, it is. Yeah. The question doesn't tell you what the n is, so you leave it like this. Yeah. Okay, can I scroll down?
So we give the answer like this.
For this one, yeah. Yeah. Okay, 7. 7a. I have minus 1, minus 3, minus 9, dot, 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 minus 729. I want to know, what does this equal? Okay. Fafra, what's the A here?
-1.
Minus 1, okay. And Vicky, what's the OR here?
C.
Good, good. Okay. And Nusi, what's the N here? You see, we don't know. I don't tell you what the N is. So does anyone have any ideas on how I find the N? No, not SN? Yeah, what is it, Nusi? That is what? Not quite, not quite.
I think you read nu n equals E R over.
That's it, yeah.
Over R over.
You write UN equals minus 729. And this can get you the M. Okay? Alright. So, what's the formula for UN, Dunmore? A or Dunmore? What's the formula? You know it. A or what power? N minus 1. Yeah? Equals minus 729. Right? So the A is minus 1. The OR is 3. Okay? I will divide. Look. I'll divide by the minus 1. So now I get 3 power n minus 1 equals 729.
I think you equate the 7 to 9 to the power of 3.
You could do that. You could do that, yeah. You might need to use your calculator here. What power will give me 729? So 3, what's it like 4 or something? 5? 3 by 3 is 9. 81, 2, 5. Is it 3 power 5? 3 power 6? Are you sure?
Yes, 3 raised to power 6.
Okay. Well, I thought it was, okay. So, to finish, Harrison, could you see what the N is? Yeah, from this.
7.
Very good, 7. Yeah. Now, suppose you didn't know that 729 was 3 power 6, and you want to use your calculator to get the 6. Does anybody know what to type in on the calculator to figure out the 6? You know, the question is 3 to some power equals 729. And you want to know what this number is here. Do you know what to type in to get it on the calculator?
I think X, this, this X here.
Alpha X? Oh no, not that. Much easier way. Does anyone know what to type in? No? I'll show you. Have you done this in class? Have you done this yet? Yeah. So if you type in log 3, 729, the answer should be 6. Why don't you try it? Now you can't do it on all calculators. You need to be able to pick the base. Do you have this on your calculator? Yeah? 6? Yeah? That's useful. It saves you time on this step.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6. Useful, okay? Saves time. Saves time. Okay. I'm going to skip number 8 because you don't need this for the exam. It's too difficult for the exam. I'll do number 9 and you don't need number 10. So, yeah, we'll do number 9 next. Well, do you know what? No, before we do number 9 next, I want to do another one of these. Can I scroll down? Yeah. Yes? So what one was that I just did? 7A. Okay, 7B. Minus 3, minus 6, minus 12, dot, 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 minus 1, 9, 2. Chad, what's the A here?
Minus 3.
3. Okay. Fatra, what's the R? Yes.
Sorry, I was 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, mistake.
And Abdallah, how can we get the N? What do we do to get the N?
AR and minus 1.
Good. What does that equal? What do you think? If you don't know, that's okay. You don't? Let's see. Who will I pick on? Harrison. What does this equal? What do I write? What number do I put here?
Okay. Minus 6.
Nope.
Oh.
Minus 192.
Okay.
Yeah? Is that okay? Right. So, yeah?
How do we know minus?
Yeah, it's always the last number because we want to figure out the N, and the N means how many. Right, what's the A here, Jafet?
Minus
And the R?
2.
Okay, so what should I do next, Jafet?
Minus 6. And
No. Minus 6?
multiplying the R and the 2. 3 minus 3 and 2.
No, no, no,
it's
no, no.
minus
They can't multiply because of the power.
Divide both sides by minus 3.
Divide by minus 3.
Yeah.
2 power n minus 1 equals, this divided by 3 is 64. Yeah?
Yeah.
64. Now what I want everybody to do is to use logs to get the power here. So you can change it to 2n minus 1 equals 2 and some power. Use the log button on your calculator to tell me the power. What log do you type in? I'm tired. Vicky, what log do you type in? What do you press on your calculator to get this power?
2 is plus.
Ah, you're not Vicky.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Vicky?
Log.
Yeah.
Minus.
No. Log 2. Okay, Jafet, what do you type in? Yeah. Yeah, log 264. Good, okay. Right. So, I need the power now. You have it typed in? Yeah.
2
Yeah, what power here? Yeah, go ahead, Jeff. 6. Okay? Yeah. And Dunmore, what's the N here? Dunmore, what's the N here? Dunmore, look up here. 2 power n minus 1 equals 2 power 6. So what must the n be so that these are the same?
1.
Try the other one. 7.
7.
7. You went the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do number 9 next. You wrote that down?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. 9 minus 2x plus 3 minus 4x minus 4 minus 8x minus 4 are GP, geometric progression. Now, does this remind you of something we did in the AP lesson? Some of the students who were here last week, you might remember the trick here. So, Chad, do you remember, if I tell you these 3 numbers are geometric, what do you know about their relationship? You remember, yeah?
Yeah, I
Let's see.
remember how to do it, but I can't explain.
Okay, let's see. Remy, or Fahra, go ahead.
They have the same R.
Yeah, they have the same OR. So, like, for example, if you have these numbers, 2, 6, 18, for example. What's 6 divided by 2? 6 divided by 2? 3. 18 divided by 6? 3. So here the OR is 2 and the OR is, the OR is 3 and the OR is 3. So if you use the same idea back here, you could say this divided by this. One sec. Yeah, go ahead, Remy. What was that? Fahra, what's that? Yeah.
Equals minus 8x minus 4 over minus 4x minus 4.
Yeah.
No, 2.
No, that's right, isn't it?
Yes, it's right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
What's wrong, Chad?
So it was a mistake.
Okay. Now, Dunmore, what could I do next to solve? It's a bit tricky. Yeah, what's this called? Not quite cancel. Not quite cancel.
Is it
Cross multiply. Cross multiply. So this comes up to the right, and this comes up to the left. Yeah? Minus 4x minus 4, bracket, bracket. Minus 4x minus 4 equals minus 8x minus 4, bracket, bracket, minus 2x plus 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Yeah, got that? Okay, so, Vicky, what should I do next? What's next? Yeah, what's this called? What's the name? Harrison?
Yeah.
What should I do next? What's it called?
Sorry.
No, okay. Nusi? Open. Open the brackets. You know this word? Open? Yes. Okay. So, minus 4x times minus 4. Go ahead. Jafet, what do I get here when I open? So, minus 4.
16
Yeah,
x squared.
yeah. Next.
16x.
Very good. Next.
16x.
Good. And finally,
16.
16. Okay, good. Fafra, can you expand on the right here? What do we get?
16.
Yeah.
16x squared.
Yeah.
And then minus 24. And then
Minus 24.
x. And then we have minus 4 by minus 2. 8x. And then what do we have? 12. Minus 12.
Minus 12. Okay? Right. Vicky, what should I do next? What's next?
Change.
Yeah, change. So, rearrange, move.
Maybe cancel it's like 16.
Yeah, we can cancel
Yeah.
the 16. Okay.
16x squared.
The 16x squared cancels, correct, yeah. Harrison, what should I do next? No, no problem. These two guys, I should move them. Move to the left. Yes?
Yeah.
And this number here, move it to the right. The 16.
Yeah.
So I have 16x plus 16x. Now when I move these to the left, what does minus 24x become?
Plus.
Plus 24x. And Abdallah, what's next? When I move the 8x to the left, what does it become? Do you know?
Minus 8.
Good, minus 8x, good. Okay, on the right, I still have minus 12. And then, Chad, when I move the 16 over, what do I get?
Minus 16.
Minus 16. Is this okay? I think this is okay, yeah? Right, 16 is 32.
52.
X squared.
Final is 52, when I add the 4 of them.
52x cube.
X.
52x,
Cube.
No, just
x.
because you're not multiplying, you're just.
Yeah. Okay, and is it right? Is it 52? No?
No,
40.
Oh, sorry, I wrote 28. Sorry for that.
48.
48.
48x equals minus 28. So,
Yeah.
Harrison, what should I do next?
X equal
Yeah.
minus 78
28.
28
Yes, over.
over minus
Yeah.
minus 48.
No minus, just 48. Yeah, just 48. What does this simplify to, Nusi? Minus 1 over 2. That's the x. Okay? This is a hard one. It's a hard one. You can write this down. What lesson are you on in class?
We are.
Yeah.
Minus.
Trigonometry, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's not minus 1 over 2.
Is it not? She told me 1 over 2. What is it?
It's minus 7 over
7 over
12.
12. You must have mistyped, Nusi. What did you type? Did you type 24 over 48? Okay, okay. Right, is that okay? What lesson are you doing in class at the moment?
Area of trigonometry.
You're doing the area of trigonometry. You're in science, aren't you?
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, the maths class is the same.
Yeah.
Who's in business? What are you doing in the class at the moment? Yeah, but which lesson did you finish?
We stopped at sine, cosine, tan.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but which lesson? What's it called?
The area.
Sine, cosine, tan.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Now, Chad, Jafet, I'm talking. What lesson needs our attention next? Okay, so we've done AP and we've done GP. So what is it that we want to focus on next for extra practice?
In my room,
Yeah,
Problem.
the practical problems?
Yes.
Yeah. You haven't done those ones yet, have you?
which one?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll come back to those practical problems later when they've done it, okay? So what else should we look at?
Can you brush us on small for indices?
Indices?
Did you understand the 100%? It's just be honest.
Exponential.
The exponential? Yeah.
I'm not sure about the average.
Yeah, no, like indices and logs can be difficult. Yeah, so do you want to start on indices? Now, you have rules of indices and then exponential equations. Which will we start with?
We should start with laws of indices.
Rules of indices?
Laws of indices. Oh, loser.
Chad, just listen to me, okay? Listen to my question I'm asking. My question was, will we start with rules of indices or will we start with exponential equations? The next words I want to hear out of your mouth will be rules of indices, please, or you could say exponential equations, please.
Rules of indices.
9 out of 10. You nearly got it there, Chad. Right, rules of indices. We'll have a look at that lesson, okay? Rules of indices. Alright, well, yeah, we'll get a couple done and then we'll continue next time, okay? So, before we start, well, you know what we'll do now? We'll just revise the basic rules, okay? So I'll just pick people to see if they know the rules. Jafet, have you got a blank page open there? Come on. Right, so I'm going to give a rule and then I'm going to pick a name and I want to see if you know it. So, Jafet, the first rule, xn xm equals...
X.
Yeah.
N plus M.
Good, okay, so you know this rule? Right. Harrison, do you know this rule? What is equal?
X.
Yeah.
N minus M.
Good, okay. Right. Chad, do you know what this becomes?
X n plus n.
No,
N plus m.
that's the same thing. Vicky, M.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, yes, yeah. Yeah. The word is multiply, and multiply M. Right. Jafet. Thank you. Right, this one. X power 1 over n. Do you know what that equals?
X minus.
No,
X
No.
X raised to power
not
minus
this one. You're confusing it with another rule.
X n.
No,
minus
no. What is it?
X over X power n
No.
minus n.
No.
N
N
power
roots.
N roots.
No.
It's n root
Yes.
x. Yes? Okay. Next rule is x power minus n. Let's see.
Yeah.
Dunmore, do you know this rule? X power minus n. Yeah? Yeah? No, you're missing something. You nearly have it. N then. Okay? Yeah? You did these rules in class as well. Yeah, I think I got all the same ones. The last one I just want you to check here. 1 power n. Vicky, what does this equal? 1 power n. Yeah. No, not 0. 1. Yeah, okay. Right. Harrison?
Yeah.
0 power n.
1.
No.
Is
0.
Oh,
0.
Okay.
And then,
1 raised to power N1.
yeah, and then x power
What if N?
0. Rami, or Fafra. X power 0. 1.
What if N is not 0?
Yeah, no, that's very important. Here, for this one here, you're not allowed to say 0 for n. Because the last one, 0 power 0, is not defined. It has no value.
I thought anything raised to power 0 is 1.
Yeah, except 0. Yeah, so you can check it on the calculator. If you type in 0 power 0, see what happens. Go on, 0 power 0. You won't get 1.
Not,
Yeah, see,
what about N raised to power N?
there's no, it's different for the value of n. There's no special rule for it. You mean like this?
1 raised to power N, sorry.
Oh, 1 power n is 1. Yeah.
What if the N is
Yeah, any number. So like you could have 1 power 2, 1 power 0, 1 power minus 1. They're all 1. Always. This is for any n. It's only this guy here you have to be careful for. Oh, and of course here, what value of x can't we use?
0.
Yeah, why not? Because of the reason in the last one. Not defined. Yeah, I think you should write these down carefully, please. I don't know if you've got the same ones. Maybe your teacher did them in a different order. So who has Joan? You do. Did she do them in the same?
Yeah.
I mean, different books are going to give them different numbers and different order. She did the exact same order I did. Okay, fine. Who has Carmen? Yeah. Did she do the same rules in the same order, or different numbers or different order?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Vicky, you have Carmen? No, you have Joan. Who's class are you?
Same class with those.
Yeah, okay. Who has Carmen? Yeah. Do you have the rules
Yeah, she did the same.
in the same order?
But the last ones she did not.
Yeah, it's not. The last one isn't really a rule.
Yes.
It's just something convenient. Okay, so look, we'll finish there and we'll continue it. We'll practice these next week and we'll do some logs after that. Okay? Yes? Okay.
So I want to see, so which page?
Oh, we're going to do this next week.
Okay.
No, my page number might be wrong. This is the lesson, rules of
Okay.
indices. You can write this down.
46.
46 in your book, yeah.
Okay, thanks very much.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Oh,
Fine.
I've already closed it. Well, if you wait 30 seconds.